This is 6.5% increase, decrease, and discount. Whenever we're talking about a markup, we're talking about adding to the cost, that there's an increase. If a person earns $22,000 a year and gets a 5% increase in salary, what is their new salary? In this case, the easiest way to represent the solution is to identify what the increase is. So we have a 5% increase in salary. Whenever you see increase, you're going to do your 100% plus whatever they have given you to get a new percent, which would be 105% in this case. So you would have A, and that would be what you don't know, because you want to know what the new salary would be. You would have P, which is 105%, as a decimal, 1.05, and W, which is how much they earn in a year, $22,000. You would write your equation, A equals P times W. You would multiply your 1.05 times 22,000, and you would get your solution, which is $23,100. If you're not sure that you're going to remember to add 100, here's what you do on the other side of it. You could solve for your 5%. So you still would solve for your 5% as a decimal, and your whole would still be 22,000. But when you solve it and you finish solving it, so A equals PW, A equals 0.05 times 22,000, you're going to get a very small number. You would get $1,100. You need to ask yourself, is that my new salary? No, that's what I'm going to add to my salary. So you would have to add it to 22,000 to get $23,100. So either way, you're going to have to do some adding. You can either add your percent right off the top and get your answer, or you could solve for your percent like you've always solved for your parts, and then at the end, add it to your answer to get your new salary. The way that I recommend is that you do it the first way I showed you. It's not wrong to do it the other way, but most people forget to add at the end, and you're more likely to be successful if you add your percent at the beginning. Let's look at example 2. The yearly tuition at a college is presently $3,000. That's going to be our W. Next year is expected to increase by 17%. So my percent is going to be 100 plus 17 because it's increasing. So I know my percent is going to be 117%. I want to know what the new tuition will be at the school next year. That's going to be my A. So I write out what I know. A is my question mark. P is 117%. As a decimal is 1.17. W is $3,000. We have A equals PW. A equals 1.17 times 3,000. And my solution, which is, when I multiply, $3,510 for the yearly tuition. let's talk about discount, because those were all increases, but now we need to talk about our discount. A discount is same as like a decrease. Or you would subtract from 100. So I'm going to write that at the top, because if it was the decrease in number, you would do 100 minus the percent. In a discount, we're also going to subtract. In 1997, there were approximately 1,477,000 arrests for driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, a DUI, in the United States. By 2007, the number for the DUI had decreased from 3.4% from the 1997 number. How many people were arrested for a DUI in 2007? Round your answer up to the nearest 1,000. So this will be an extra step. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at what numbers that they have given us. They gave us that in 1997 there were approximately 1,477,000 arrests. That was a whole number that they told us at the beginning. The next number that I find when I look through all my stuff is that it decreased from 3.4%. So what does that mean? Well, that means that I had, for my percent, 100%, but then it went down 3.4%, which gave me 96.6%. And as a decimal, that would be, when I divide by 100, 0.966. Again, I know my W is 1,477,000. And A is what I don't know. So let's solve our equation. A equals P times W. A is what I don't know. I know my percent is 0.966 and my W is 1477000. When I multiply them, I get 1,426,782. Ask yourself, is this number smaller than the number where I started because it went down? If you said yes, you did your math correctly. Now we could do the last step, which is round. It wants us to round to the nearest 1,000. 1,000 is this number here, the 6. And the 7 tells the 6 to go up. So we round and we have 1, 4, 2, the 6 goes up to 7, and then we have 0, 0, 0. And that is our final answer. During a clearance sale, a suit that usually sells for $300 is marked 25% off. What is the discount and what is the sale price? So first we look at what it tells us. A suit that usually sells for $300, so that's the normal price, W, is marked 25% off. Okay, so that's the P. It wants to know what is the discount, A. And then how much did you buy it for? So the sale price. In this case, we're not going to subtract from 100 because it just is asking for the discount. So it wants to know what is the amount of money that you're going to save. So we have A equals question mark, P equals 25% as a decimal, 0.25. W is 300. We have A equals P times W. So A equals 0.25 times 300. That means that we have a discount of 25% of 300, which is going to be $75. Okay, so we know we're going to save $75. So what is my sale price? My sale price is going to be my total price minus my discount. So what is 300 take away 75? When I subtract, I could do my TikTok trick, or I could use a couple of other different things. 300 take away 75 is going to give me 225. Using my calculator. Okay, so we have solved for our sale price, we solved for our discount, and we have completed the question. Let's look at example 5. Example 5 says, a man buying a washing machine on sale. He is looking at this machine and it sells for $450. And we know right off the bat that that must mean that that is very important. That's probably our whole. But it is on sale at 12% off. 12% off. That's a discount. That's a percent. Okay. If the sales tax is 5%, oh, another percent. How much is the total bill on the washer? So it wants us to do multiple steps with percents. Let's look at the first one. This first percent is saying it's 12% off. So let's do our math quickly, and that means our discount is take away 12. So we have a total of 88%. As a decimal, we would get 0.88. We know that we would need to figure out that with our whole cost of the washer, which is $450. And I want to know, how much am I paying for the dishwasher? Or the washing machine, sorry, washing machine. How much am I paying for the washing machine? So the cost of the washing machine is your A. And we're going to have our percent, which is 0.88, times our whole, which is 450. That means that I have now paid for my washing machine $396. That's the sale price of the washing machine. That was the first step. But now I need to do a sales tax. So the next step at our store would be to apply the sales tax to this number. This becomes your W. So now we're going to do step 2. And that's for your sales tax, where your A again is going to be your tax. Your P is going to be your 5%, as a decimal is 0.05, and W is going to be $396. So I have A equals P times W. I have my percent, which is 0.05 times 396. And when I solve, I'm going to multiply those together, and I'm going to get $19.80. And that's how much tax I'm going to pay on the item. Finally, I need to find my total cost. A total cost is going to be your sale price plus the tax. So I'm going to take my $396 plus $19.80, and my total cost is going to be $415.80. The next item is not in your textbook, but I think that it shows an easier way to solve for percent increase and decrease when you don't know the amounts for the originals or how much it's changing. It makes the percent a little bit easier. So if it's asking for the percent and it gives you what it's originally and what it's on sale for, this is the method that I would use. Shoes that are on sale for 25%, shoes that usually sell for $25 are on sale for $21. What is the percent decrease on the price? So percent decrease, honestly, it's going to be whatever the bigger number is minus the smaller number. So you're going to take, this is your original, this is your new price. So we're gonna do original minus our new all over the original, and it's always over the original. So it's just the bigger number, 25, take away 21, all over the original number, 25. 25 take away 21 is 4, over 25. In your calculator, 4 divided by 25 is 0.16. Because this is a percent, we're gonna multiply by 100. And when we do, we get 16% decrease as the answer. Let's look at example 7. It says a person earning $3,500 a month gets a raise of $350 per month. What is the percent increase in salary? So she goes from $3,500 and she goes up to $3,850 per month. How did I get that? I did $350 plus $3,500 to get the new one. Be careful. Now that we have our percent, we're going to find our percent of increase. So our percent increase, we're going to take the bigger number and subtract the smaller number. So we have 3,850 subtract 3,500 all over the original, which is 3,500. What you're going to notice is that the increase was $350. That's the difference between the two out of the original. So could you skip this step? Sure, you could have taken this number and just substituted it in. 350 over the original is going to tell you that it is 0.1 when you divide. 350 divided by 3,500. This is not a percent until you multiply by 100. And when you do, you're going to get 10% increase. That's your percent increase or decrease. And that is 6.5% increase, decrease, and discount.